Hello, I am bringing you your tarot reading for the full moon in Virgo, full super moon in Virgo. So I'm going to go through each of the 12 signs and bring the message of what this is bringing up for you. I am pulling 3 cards from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck, and then I'll pull clarifying cards out of the Golden Tarot. So your first card is faith. Have the faith. Your second card is perception. So I feel this full moon is going to illuminate something. It's going to release something, but it's also going to illuminate something for you that shifts and changes your perception on a certain situation or person or whatever this is for Aries. And the third card is gratitude. The bottom of the deck is purity. So I really like that. I have been talking about, this full moon. And well, we've been talking about this energy as a whole and talking about it really bringing us to a place of, that more pure, innocent soul connection or soul, back to our soul, that pure soul. Trying to get that out there. Okay, so let me pull some clarifying cards. First, clarify the faith card. All right, these two wanted to pop up, and you got the Ace of Coins and the Lover's card. So the Lover's card can talk about a choice. This is a choice. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like there's an opportunity or an offer that is either being presented or is on the table or coming at you in some way. And now it's time to make a choice, having faith in yourself and your decision. We're getting to this perception card now. So I feel like whatever this choice or decision is, this could have been something that was offered before or offered a while back, and maybe you didn't give a lot of thought to, you didn't really think much of it, and now it's back on your plate again, and you're seeing it in a different light. Here is the Six of Coins. So this talks about a balanced give and take, a balanced situation. And what I do want to point out when I see this card is, you see 2 people here. And if you look at the Pentacles, it's kind of like this person has been feeding more over this way and kind of neglecting and not really being aware or seeing as clearly the person on this side. And again, really big emphasis on a shift and a change in perception with whatever this opportunity is for you. So let me pull one more card for that. 4 of Coins. There's a lot of pentacles out here right now. So this, I just, this really has a feel of either, it can be your home and your family and your financial situation or your stability and things like that. But I do feel, especially being 6th house, well, I guess it could still be either or, that it may have a lot to do with, work. I do feel like for the majority of you, it's going to be a big deal with the work. Now, with the 4 of Coins in reverse, upright, this card is talking about and indicating feeling kind of blocked, like feeling like you're holding on to something, afraid to, let go a little bit. With this in reverse, I feel, again, there's this big connection with this shift in your perception of whatever this situation is or that opportunity was or is, and you're letting your guard down a little bit through that shift in the perception that you've had or you are having with this situation. All right, let's talk about this gratitude. The 7 of Coins. I really feel with this 7 of Coins being in reverse that this is There's been a situation that maybe you've invested a lot of energy into, and it hasn't panned out. There hasn't been that growth, that expansion, that what else? There's just something about this where there hasn't been that the harvest, that, and I feel like during this retrograde period, you've recognized this. You've kind of recognized where you've invested in a specific direction, and have unfortunately had to recognize as well that it really didn't manifest. Oh, look at this. Oh, with this gratitude card, it's like, I feel like the gratitude is towards the awareness, towards the awakening, towards the the shift and the change in your perception. And through that, you got 2 sevens, one in reverse and one upright. Sevens, they talk about sevens bring you straight to heaven. And with this card, this talks about movement now. This talks about moving forward. This talks about victory, of success. And I feel like that is coming as a result of the shift and the change in the perception, letting your guard down, allowing, accepting and having faith in yourself, in this opportunity, being grateful for the opportunity that did not manifest in the way that you had hoped it would. As a result of that, it's bringing you something much better. So really big deal right here for you, Aries, and I hope that serves you well. Please leave me a message or a comment and let me know how that resonates with you. Up next, we are on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you? First card up. Adventure. Adventure. So something new is popping up. Some new opportunity. Guardian Angel. I love this card. I really feel like you're surrounded and protected at this time. Ooh, this card popped. And surrender. So, I feel like there's an opportunity. Let me see at the bottom of the deck is. Okay, discernment. So definitely be aware, and use your discernment with whatever this situation is. But what I do feel is that there is an opportunity for adventure, for some sort of journey to begin for you. I feel with your guardian angels here that you are protected, you are being divinely guided. And, again, I don't want to forget this, this discernment card, but right underneath it is, look, change. So while it is, bringing awareness to, be aware of what is happening, it does talk about a new journey, a new adventure beginning, and you being, divinely guided and protected. It's also asking you to surrender to, and I've been mentioning this quite a bit on our, on when we go live about surrendering. It's like it may not make perfect sense to you or sense at all. Here's your first card that popped out, clarifying the adventure, and look what it is. 6 of Swords. Moving away from troubled water, moving towards calmer waters, moving. Things are moving. Again, moving, an adventure, a journey. There is travel, could be travel associated with this. All right, your second card out is the Empress, and we all know she is about nothing but love, growth, expansion. There is something that is moving forward, and we all knew that this was going to be the case. We've been, ooh, sorry, I dropped a card. we all knew that there was going to be this point where, things were going to take this, have this shift and this change and start heading in a different direction. We weren't being stuck or left in this spot forever. So here we are. I feel like this is a big turning point this week. All right, let me get your next card to clarify the guardian angel. So this is really nice. This looks really good for you. Page of Swords. All right, so this is information, communication. This is a movement, can be very quickly. This comes in. With pages, that's kind of, I don't really want to use the word immature, but I'll use the word fresh. How's that? So there can be this fresh news, fresh information, fresh communication that is starting to happen now. And I feel whatever this is part of what this opportunity, this journey, this new adventure is talking about. But it could be it's in its very early stages, or it's just really fresh for you right now during this week. And, we've talked about things moving fast forward from the 20th. And so this may be where this is all starting to come in and get in, starting to develop and getting ready to move forward very significantly. The Hierophant in reverse. So when I see this, I feel like this is, this is some sort of, whatever this is, it's in the reverse. This is not traditional. So this can be like a non-traditional movement forward, a non-traditional group, organization, or adventure that you're, embarking on. This can also be releasing or, moving away or disconnecting from, that more traditional or long-term commitments. This could be somebody leaving a job, for instance, or a marriage. Boy, these cards just want to fly. All right, let's see. Oh, I like them too. All right, well, I see one of them, but I can't see the other. So here we are in the surrender. And so this may be something that fell apart, maybe for some of you it was a relationship. For others of you, it could have been a job or whatever it was. And, it's you've recognized that it is just falling and you've surrendered to this. This is bringing you to success, to happiness. And I feel like had this not fallen apart, or you disconnected from this, then this opportunity wouldn't have been able to come in for you. With the sun there, shit, look at this. This is bringing you not only success, happiness, victory, recognition, whatever this is. I wish you could see it. Let me see. Move this stuff. Try to get you to see it all. Yeah, this is something that looks very beautiful for you. So it may have been very challenging for you, and I know it's been challenging for you, Taurus, to get to where you are, but it's like your success and your victory is right here, bottom of the deck. You've manifested this. So, I really want to go back to this discernment card, which really don't fit in with anything, or I was thinking when I looked at this, but it does. Because I feel this discernment is you having to look at your own role, your own part in whatever this is. So maybe some of you have learned to recognize that opportunities come and you self-sabotage. Maybe some of you recognize that you let fear take over and again self-sabotage. There is something very powerful about this that says you have grown, you have developed, you have expanded through whatever that was, those fears, those doubts, those insecurities. You have come through the other side of that. And so, this discernment, I feel, is within yourself, recognizing, are you afraid of change? Or, that's what I'm feeling. But Please leave me a message and let me know how this resonates with you. This is a very beautiful reading. It looks like nothing but success and happiness are about ready to be knocking on your door. And I love to hear this because I know so many have been struggling and challenged, and it's been very challenging. This energy has been. So I hope that serves you well. Okay, up next is for Gemini. Gemini, this is for you. This is a reading that's specific for this full moon in Virgo. Gemini. Gemini. Awakening. Ooh. You know, I think I've been talking about Geminis going through the dark night of the soul, or really going through a big awakening. Choice. We all have a choice. I love this. This looks good already, Geminis. Change. Wow. Wow. Very powerful. Trust. Oh, look at, and you've heard me talk about this card, how this person is catching a ride on this beautiful deer. I tell you to look up the symbolic meaning of deer, but what's really the bigger picture of all this is the butterfly wings on this person's back. And so I feel like this person has just came through a transformation. They have been there's been an awakening with this person, and now they have that, there's this choice ahead of them. And there's choices that create, not only that create change, but this awakening, this transformation itself is asking you to make the choice to trust in yourself, and that those wings are going to carry you where you want them to bring you, and to recognize that things have changed. You are not the same. And through that change, through that transformation, through that awakening, you are making choices that are more in alignment with your soul, with what your heart and soul are calling for. I feel like this has been a huge shift and transformation for you. Let's pull some clarity cards, and they are popping. Look at this. There's your energy, air sign energy. You got the Queen of Swords and the Hermit pulled up at the same time. So the Hermit is all about internal. The Hermit is all about going inside, seeking enlightenment. Again, part of that awakening process. Now coming through, see the butterfly through this transformation. You're able to see clearly. You recognize the direction and the desires that you have, that your soul is calling for. Let's see what this choice is all about. All right, you have cards really want to pop. So choice, oops. Yeah, look. There's that transformation, the death. Coming out upright with the Hermit card right there as well. This is a really big indication to me. I feel like you've really gone through some intense, very deep soul. I feel like it's been the dark night of the soul. I feel like with this 10 of coins, let me finish this one, and then I'm not. Let me grab this deck. I want to clarify why this 10 of coins is in reverse. Well, I feel, there was a choice that maybe you made that began the process of this transformation, this awakening, this enlightenment. And I feel whatever this was a situation that wasn't how you wanted it to end. I feel like it was something that maybe really cost you, whether this be mentally, emotionally, financially. I will pull a clarifying card for that. But I do feel like that was part of this what triggered this transformation and this enlightenment and in this awareness for you. And through this transformation, coming out of this, being clear, being enlightened, trusting in yourself to make better choices. the right choice. Let's pull a clarifying card on that 10 of coins in reverse. Please leave me a message or a comment. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Prince of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to offer an apology. Ooh, could be to a Queen of Staves. This is a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is where I feel there was a choice that was made that triggered a transformation, a life, death, rebirth, something that probably really had a negative, like I said, like it didn't have this great ending to it, and maybe it took some sort of a loss with whatever this choice was. But I do feel that you've come through this now. You're now you've had this transformation, you've been enlightened, you are awoke, you're having faith and trusting in yourself. Let's see the change over here on the end, what this has brought forth. All right, clarity on the change card, please. The Star in reverse. So although you've come through this, I feel like you have, I kind of feel like you feeling like you've lost hope in a situation. Like I feel like you're trusting and ready to take a chance. Look at under the bottom. Express yourself the way you feel. Offer an apology if that's what's necessary. But I feel like with this Star in reverse that you feel like there is no hope. There is no resurrecting this and getting that wish fulfillment. This is a very powerful wish fulfillment card right there. Let's see what else wants to come. All right, 2 came out for you. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And so these are on this change. And I want to say, this is the bottom of the deck. The Fool in reverse. This is your new beginning that is on the table. Whether you choose to make the right choices, decisions, to trust in yourself, to believe in yourself, to express yourself, whatever that is. But what I'm seeing over here is that there is this opportunity. Things have changed. You have changed through this transformation, through this awakening. And now this is about you trusting, having faith, believing in yourself. And the 9 of Wands talks about standing up for something. The 9 of, you got 2 9s here, huge, big deal right there, because 9s talk about getting, something really changing, something ending, a cycle ending. And this is an opportunity for that change to come in for you to put aside the fears, the doubts, the stress, the worry, the anxiety, to stand in your power and to take the action that is necessary. Because I do feel like you are feeling like there is this, I've lost hope in this situation. I can't see it resurrecting it. I can't see the way through this. But it's all about standing in your power, having faith in yourself, having faith in yourself. Trusting what your soul is saying to you right now. I was going to clarify, and I am. And I'm going to show you. Okay. All right. So I wanted to clarify the 2 9s, and you had 4 cards pop out. So I'm going to bring them all to you. Here's what I see. Remember the 10 of coins in reverse over here? And I feel like you've had this situation that didn't end the way you had hoped it would end. It didn't end, it could have caused some sort of a loss. Here's the same card pretty much, but at a higher level. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this opportunity right now is here for you to change, because this can be like you feel like you've lost out already. You could really see a bigger loss coming. Just saying. This card came out with it. This is your energy, Gemini. This is air energy. So this is you in your true power, standing in your power. So this is, you got the king and the queen. If for some of you this is a relationship, there's your person. When you have the king and the queen both out here, them people are meant to be together. There looks like here is a situation again where this is a Six of Pentacles. It's all about an even give and take. And it kind of looks like, you know, I feel like somebody was more focused in one direction than another direction. But I feel that as far as the give and take goes, it was like somebody was more reciprocating that energy than the other. So I feel like you may have turned away from an energy. This is what I'm saying. I feel like you have turned away from an energy that was giving and recognized, and probably why you've suffered this loss that's going to continue to get worse if there's not some sort of something done about it. Giving to a situation that was really only looking to take. I just don't feel like there was the same level of reciprocation. Here is the final card with all of that, and this is the movement card. This is the Chariot card. This is a card of 7. This is a number 7. So, you know, 7s bring you straight to heaven, they say. This talks about movement, success, victory, recognition. Oh, look at this. Oh, shit. I got to show you this. I was just going to pick this up and say, so it's time to trust yourself. Express what you feel. And if you want this new journey, if you want this new beginning, and look what's here with this. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. This person is very intuitive. This person is very she knows. When this card is in reverse, it's like there have been secrets, things that have been hidden, but this person already knows them. And so if part of your fear is having to own something, this person already knows. And I kind of get this impression that it's more about, you know, offering that apology, speaking the truth, really bringing healing to this situation, which could really flip these in this direction for you. Now, this doesn't have to have been that you've done this. This could have been somebody has done this to you. Whatever way this resonates with is the way it's meant to be. But, you know, I really feel with what I'm seeing right here, is somebody's teetering right now. They're on this point where you have an option, a choice, a free will to do the right things, allow the right things to happen, or to try to keep this shoved underneath the rug. And I feel like if that's your situation or somebody else in their situation, you know, doing that to you, somebody's going to lose big time. And when I say big time, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins, King of Coins right here, upright. This talks about abundance, prosperity, financial security, stability, longevity. Huge loss this will be. So whoever this is for, you know, however this resonates, it's for Gemini. However this resonates with you, whether you're the person that's owes the apology or owed the apology, you know, and it can be different because these are for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. So, you know, check how they apply to you. And I do wish you all the best of luck. Please leave me a message or a comment and let me know how that resonates with you. All right, up next is for Cancer. I knew it. All right, Cancer. They want to pop for you. Discernment is the first card out. So be aware, you know, use your discernment with whatever's. I think it's important to right now anyways with this full moon in Virgo. It's all about the details. It's shining over into the house of Pisces. That's where the sun is and that's where Neptune is. And so there's a lot of kind of mysterious and, unclear energy going on there. Look at this intuition, second card out. Really, and again, with that sun in Pisces, and Pisces being that very intuitive sign, so I feel you're going to be tested, as a matter of fact, Cancers, of your intuition saying this, but your mind saying that. And it's going to be a test for you on trusting your intuition. And here's that card, your third card, and that's release. In a full moon, we do release. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Enchantment. I'll tell you what, Cancer, this is a freaking exciting reading for you is what I'm feeling. And I feel that way because with the enchantment card, it's kind of like the mystery and the magic. It's kind of like your intuition is saying to you, just let go of something. I know there's something it's directing you to release, to let go of. Boom. First card up. It's your intuition is, calling you to let go of something. But I kind of feel it's got you a little worried. Like, is this really the right thing to do? And it's all a matter of trusting your intuition. Because this chariot means movement forward. This chariot means movement towards success, victory, happiness. After overcoming so many obstacles and challenges, 7-7, I'm seeing this number all throughout the readings today. And if you've been watching them one after another, you're recognizing this too. This is a big deal. And not only that, but they're mirrored. So this to me is indicating you're overcoming situations, obstacles, challenges, things that just have been thrown in your way, trying to take you off your course, your path, whatever that may be. Let's get to the intuition and see what clarity we have for this. The World. See, there is something. This is a release card right here. This is ending a chapter so a new one can begin. With every ending comes a new beginning. And so this is where you're going to start seeing the movement forward. Maybe this discernment was as in regards to this situation that needed to be released, that needed to be let go, this cycle that needed to be end. Two of Swords in reverse. So this is now, the choice has been made, the decision has been made, a sword has been picked. When this is upright like this, and typically this person is usually in the other decks are, typically she's blindfolded and she can't see which way to go or what choice to make. She's kind of stalemate. But this one, it's like this one knew. This one knew, this one's seen it, and maybe not necessarily with her eyes, but her intuition guided her to make this choice, to end this cycle. There was a cycle that needed to be ended. All right, let's pull up some clarity for the release. Page of Coins. So I really like this. I like the Page of Coins coming out. This is talking about something new, that new opportunity or offer that has been put out, or put on your plate. You may have recognized it coming through. It may not have even arrived yet. It may be right around this full moon where I told you I felt like there was some mystery, some magic in the air for you. And it's kind of like as you're recognizing and making these choices to overcome some stuff, obstacles, challenges, things that got in your way, ending a cycle that is no longer serving you, following your intuition and making these great choices, releasing this stuff that's no longer meant for you. This opportunity arrives. Let's see what this card flew. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to pull the bottom of the deck for you. But as soon as I seen this card, I knew I wasn't willing to go any further because when the Moon card comes out and then you have this card right here, the Moon talks about the unseen, the unknown, things that are, below the surface that you don't necessarily see. See this moon? Doesn't it look like there's somebody that's just getting ready to just whisper some information? Moon releasing. releasing. This moon is very, very powerful for you. What house is this for in you? For you, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So this is your third house. This is information that is coming down for you. Big time. Now, what I feel with this moon and this enchantment card is that, and that's why I wanted to stop at this, was because I felt like this is something that is meant to come unexpectedly as a surprise. I feel like it's got a good and a bad tone to it, more a good tone than the bad. And I feel like it's just something that, you know, your intuition has already tipped you off about. Your intuition has already made you aware that there's something, and maybe you haven't been able to put your finger on it, but you've recognized there was something that wasn't settling right, and you've seen it for whatever, you trusted your intuition, you've recognized that this is it, it's got to go, you got to release it, and through that release comes in this new information, these new opportunities. And look at the bottom of the deck. Justice. This is a big deal. So when I see this, can you see how, you know, when justice comes, the balance is being restored in your favor. But when you're looking at this card, you can see one scale is up higher than the other. This wasn't a balanced situation, and you may not have recognized it because of something that was hidden or withheld from you. But there is something that is very mystical, very magical, very divine. This is karma. This is karma coming in to balance them scales, however that resonates for you. But I'll tell you, when I see this moon and I see it like the way it is, I just know that that's the message I'm meant to give to you. And anything else is you're meant to receive directly from the divine. So I hope that serves you well. Please leave me a note or a message or a comment and let me know how that serves you. All right. Let's go on to Leo. Boy, guys, these are good readings. And you know something? I'll be honest with you. I sat here today and I've shed a few tears this morning. And I was like, and I kept trying to figure out, what the hell, Penny? And I knew. It's like, you know, I do know people who haven't done the work. I do know the people, a lot of people that I care about who have not, and you've heard me mention this in this group before, who have not been willing to look and, you know, do the work, you know. And I've already said it before. I felt like every person in this group has recognized they're going through shit. And they've recognized it's tough, it's challenging. And sometimes they've been, you know, they've owned their bullshit is what I'm saying. And so I feel like every one of you are going to have a blessing come down. But I'll tell you, we're going to need to really send some love out there, because there's a lot of people about ready to get a rude awakening, a huge wake-up call. And it's very unfortunate. But, I mean, we all know sometimes it takes us to get kicked in the ass before, you know, we recognize or see the situation, you know, create the change, be part of the change. All right, Leo, that is the first card for you. That is about ancestors. So these are, you know, people on the other side, your ancestors, your loved ones, your intuition. I love this. My mom's probably thinking, that friggin' Penny. She knows what this means. And, you know, I'm sure you all do too. Perception is the other one. And here is hope. Okay, I really like this, and I really could use this message today, be honest with you. I've told you, I've talked to you guys about this download from the divine that I got at the beginning of January. Just so happened to be on January 9th, where I really got struck with like this this really upgraded intuition. And I've talked to you about feeling people on the other side a little more. I feel like, you know, there is some sort of development happening with me, and, you know, speaking to people on the other side. Not like it's been brand new. This is just my personal journey, because I have spoke with, you know, my own loved ones, but it's kind of like I did a reading for a woman I've never met a day in my life, and I felt her, a loved one of hers, literally touching my shoulder and saying, give her this message. And It wasn't like it was the weirdest thing, but it definitely threw me off a little bit. So here we go again with this perception. And you guys, just from being here and supporting me along this journey, especially this year, you probably yourself can recognize where I've had to really shift my perception, and because I've questioned, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? And how many times I felt like I have lost hope, or couldn't see through the heart, the darkness, going through that dark night of the soul. And here again is that sun shining in the background with all these beautiful pentacles growing on these trees. And there has been a big shift in my perception. I'm recognizing now why I've gone through that, why this is happening, and again, it brings me right to this intuition, my ancestors. That's no surprise when I see that. And so for you, other Leos out there, not just me, you are, I feel kind of going through this same sort of shift. You have your ancestors, loved ones on the other side, your intuition. There's something that's all, gathering together, getting ready to be, combining to move you forward and advance you in some way. And it has taken, that enlightenment, which when we go through enlightenment and in that awakening, it's when we shift that perception. It's when we can see things from a different viewpoint. It's like when you're looking at something, and it looks one way, and then you turn upside down and it's got a whole different look to it. And so that's, you've probably just gone through that. Here, cards are flying for you. All right, so your first clarity card is again a 7, and it's the Chariot. So this is movement forward. This is quick movement forward. This is moving towards victory, towards success, towards your destiny is what I'm feeling this is. And I feel like you're really divinely guided by your loved ones, your ancestors on the other side. Look at this. You're walking away. You're over this. There is no more regret. There is no more focusing on the sadness, the disappointments, the things that didn't work out. You're ready to look at the opportunities that are still ahead and available, coming in for you is what I feel like they are. This person is, there's a celebration coming. Typically, let me show you this, because typically with the 5 of Cups, you see 3 cups spilled and 2 cups standing. Now, if you look at this card, there's 2 cups spilled and there's 3 standing. So there's been, this to me talks about a loss of a relationship, a loss of a partnership that you thought was all that in a bag of chips, probably. Being in reverse, for some of you, this will be a reconciliation. For others of you, it's like a celebration because you're moving past this and you're going towards something that is worthy, that brings you happiness, success, joy. Okay, let's keep going. All right, now we're on to the intuition. Let's see what this has to say. 4 of Cups. A lot of cups energy. I feel a lot of... So for some of you, it is going to be important to be aware of offers that are coming into you, because this person is so busy staring at these cups and looks totally disinterested, that they're not paying attention and aware of that single Ace of Cups that is coming up and being offered to them. And it could be where somebody misses an opportunity because they're so focused on these other cups. Let me say, Hanged Man. This is about, we just talked about this enlightenment. So this is here now. So if I'm going to tell you this right now, if you feel like things are not moving, you are stuck right now, there is because there is something you haven't seen. There is something that is drawing your attention or trying to draw your attention to shift and change that perception that you have to see things. Remember what I said about Seeing things, like if you're seeing things from one point and then being turned upside down, and maybe something got turned upside down for you to see it in a new light. So just be aware of that. Okay, let's talk about this perception again. Perception. There's a big deal going on with that. Here's that justice card. Justice is being served. There's been a situation that wasn't fair, that wasn't balanced. However, the divine is coming in, and justice is going to be served. This is for you, so it is coming out right. So this is served in your favor. The scales are about to be balanced. This is about karma. This is karma. No doubt about it. Look at that. 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Hermit card in reverse. I feel for some of you, you're still kind of in this enlightenment, this awakening. There has been something, some sort of betrayal, sabotage, deception, some sort of painful situation that ended, that karma is about to be served to someone. I don't feel this is karma being served to you, but what I do feel with this especially is you haven't seen it yet. Somebody manipulated, oh shit, yeah. Somebody manipulated, lied, deceived. There was some sort of deception. And I don't feel, and I'm telling you what I do feel though, is that someone's about to come in and offer either an apology, the truth, because they're probably so busted up right now dealing with karma that they just got to make shit right, is what I'm feeling. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean make shit right and then things work out and move forward happily ever after, but this can bring peace to you, restore balance to that person, fingers crossed. And you could, I mean, for some of you, yeah, you can maybe move forward and things are all great, work things out. For others of you, it's just making peace and healing a situation that should be healed in order to get out of that. I'm pulling a card. Look, I was like, I'm clarifying this. You are heading to a new beginning. Oh, shit. I love this for you, Leos, because damn, if you're anything like this, Leo, I've been having my ass beat. You have a new beginning coming, and here's your Ace of Cups. Remember I told you the Ace of Cups right there? There is this beautiful new beginning that's coming. So for some of you who are really feeling stuck, like things aren't moving yet, that, you know, your intuition is like saying things are going to shift, and there's just other people that are involved, that this is why I feel like there's this delay. And there is this enlightenment not only taking place for you, but for them, because this is going to be a big deal for you. Very big deal. It's going to really shift and change your perception, especially if you're walking around thinking, oh, this person's, you know, or this situation, or my boss, or whatever it is. This person's going to come right. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, I mean, I think it's going to happen, because I think there's no doubt karma's happening. All right, let's get on to, wow, this reading's going on long. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I told you this full moon. All right, up next is for you, Virgo. All right, I want to pull this card because it popped. Yeah, divine timing. So you have probably been wondering, waiting, you know, thinking, what the hell, are things ever moving, or what the heck is going on? This is about divine timing, and the timing is now for whatever this mysterious, magical experience or opportunity is. That's exactly what I'm feeling with this. Your time is here. Oh, this is your moon. Oh, damn. So Virgos, this is your full moon. Playfulness. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's something. Oh, shoot. All right. I'm glad I didn't. All right. There's something. This is the truth. This is the truth of a situation that's coming to light. There's been something that you haven't seen, that you are about to be seen, whatever this truth is. It's the right time for this. There's mystery, magic surrounding this situation. And the card playfulness, I feel like when I see her, can you say, yep, sorry. When I see this card right here, she looks like she has these brand new set of wings. And she's about ready now to start going out, having fun, being playful, enjoying life. All right, let's start clarifying. Yeah, look at this is 2 cards. This Ace of Swords is the truth. Ace of Swords is that's the truth. And you have the truth here. There's a truth that you haven't seen, and now, for whatever reason, it's time for this truth to come to the surface. Let's see what else we have. Whoo! These two came together, so you got the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. So, this can, with the King of Cups, we're talking somebody's secure, stable in their emotional state of mind. This can be somebody offering love and emotional support, stable love and emotional support. The Six of Wands talks about a victory. So this can be the divine timing. It can be concerning water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The truth about a situation that brings victory concerning that. Okay, so this is interesting. This popped right out. Whatever this is, there was a conflict, maybe even an internal conflict for you about this situation. Let's see oh yeah, look. This is really interesting. So you got the Eight of Cups and the Strength card. So with the Eight of Cups, there's been an inner conflict concerning a situation that maybe you've been considering walking away from, that is just not resonating. Or this could be something that arises for you, this truth that comes out, the clarity of this, and where you recognize something that does create this inner conflict of you wanting to walk away. This having the strength to walk away from the situation, it looks like as well. There may be something that comes up that may not seem very comfortable, but I feel like it's going to lead you to somewhere very great. All right, here's the cards. Yeah, look. This is your card. This is your energy. This is the Nine of Coins. This is somebody secure, stable, independent, self-sufficient. This can be... I feel whatever this conflict or challenge is, that this truth that comes out, whatever this is, that clearly you're going to have the strength to move away from this, to move through this, to be okay in yourself and in your money and in your home and in your stability. It will, there is victory and success in this for you. And here is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm going to clarify that card. Oh, I didn't like seeing this bottom of the deck. This may be for you something to do with a partnership. It could be a work colleague. It doesn't... Somebody, somewhere along the line, yeah, look at Five of Coins underneath. But I'm going to tell you, you got 2 Leo cards out here. You got the Sun and you got the Strength. So them are both Leo. They're both talking about success and things like that. I feel like somebody made a choice that wasn't a good choice, and this is about to come to light, and it is going to leave somebody out in the cold. I don't feel like you're the person. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Wands, but I feel like there is a truth that's coming out. I'm going to clarify this, and it talks about stress, worry, anxiety. Oh, shit. Strength in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this. All right. I don't want to keep pulling clarity cards because it's just going to get confusing. But I feel like whatever this truth is, it it's it's going to disconnect you from someone. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be, there is going to be like a disconnect, a choice. Somebody made a choice and it wasn't a good choice. Whatever that, look at bottom of the deck, the moon. I feel like this information is going to cause some heartache, some stress, some worry. But I feel like you're going to have the strength, the power, the determination to walk away from it. You know, as far as this new beginning with this Ace of Wands right here, it looks to me like this person is really going to focus on them, their money, themselves, and not be so anxious or in a hurry to get something new started after this comes to light. So I hope that serves you well. Please let me know how that resonates when I see that moon card. I feel like, you know, that's going to be brought to light. This is your full moon, so it's not going to be surprising. All right, up next is for Libra. Libra, let's see what this full moon in Virgo has for you. All right, you have two cards, Shadow Self and Celebration. I'm pretty sure you had these two not too long ago. So the Shadow Self, you know, we talk about this, and this person is really on this threshold. And I've been talking about this. I mean, I could preach over and over how many weeks I've been saying this. Librans have been going through this transformation, and they're at this threshold. And look at all the butterflies, which talk about coming out of that transformation. So it's kind of like, here we are at that threshold. You know, this person is she's looking up now, which is really nice because, you know, it's no longer feeling like that compassion card we've seen where they're laying in that, you know, that really hard, dark space. This person is looking up, seeing the light from the moon and, you know, having a conversation with, I feel her higher self is what I'm feeling for this. But I feel like this is somebody stepping over that threshold now, getting ready to celebrate the transformation that they have just came through. And 4 butterflies in there. 4 represents a number of stability of your home, your family, the place you feel safe, secure, nurtured, and loved. These two wanted to come together. So you had the card Gentleness and the card Ancestors. So again, I kind of feel like this is, you know, you have shown that gentleness, nurturing, self-love. And I also feel like you've felt some sort of gentleness or nurturing and love from the other side, from your ancestors or loved ones that are on the other side. Look at the bottom of the deck, new beginning, about damn time. I know you guys have really gone through some shit lately. So that's really nice to see that there is this new beginning and it's right here. I really can see that as well. You know, like I said, with this celebration and the butterflies there and this person really looking like she's had it now. She's done all she needs to do and she's ready to step into that new way of being and that new beginning. Yeah, look, this person has been through some really tough times. A lot of deception, painful endings, sabotaging, you know, betrayed, been, you know, that sort of thing. Just this person has really been pinned down. And I feel like they could have really felt this way even through this dark night of the soul. Because see this, it's kind of like, you know, it's some sort of a beast, but you can't really see it. It looks really shadowed, you know, shadow self. Like I feel like you've been really pinned down through that transformation of the dark night of the soul. And that cycle is over. This is ending, that new beginning. It's time for that new beginning now. Let's see what the celebration card is. Ooh. Well, we'll take it. These two fell right out. I said the celebration. Celebration talks about this new beginning. Now, this Ace of Pentacles, when this Ace of Pentacles comes out, this is an offer. This is an opportunity. There is a new beginning that very fresh, and is opening up a brand new portal. See that portal right there that looks so bright and shiny? It's like this person is accepting this, and this single pentacle is going to grow. It's going to expand. They're going to get out of what looks like this, darker energy, closed, or closed area, and they're going to go into something brighter, very expansive. Look at this. Here comes this Page of Pentacles. So this, two pentacles like this, the page and the ace, this is a beautiful opportunity for a new beginning. This is something that is going to be able to stand the test of time and to grow. So be aware of that. Be on the lookout. You see how tiny that pentacle is? It's kind of like someone's coming in offering something and don't look all that big. But then you take this offer and look how big the difference, same pentacle, but see it growing. They're expanding. They've expanded their consciousness, their awareness. There's a big deal coming. Shit, this flew right out. I don't know if you've seen it. There's that 10 of Pentacles. You are going from the ace to the 10. This talks about a beautiful peak experience, ending a chapter on a very high note, being able, and that's what I remember what I said, it's like this opportunity comes and it expands things. It takes them out of this, there's no more this dark, shadowy area. They're going to be moving through this portal, and look at all the brightness, all the light, look at this person over there picking pentacles. This person just relaxing, enjoying all these different people. It's like just enjoying it. This is all the same person, but doing different things. It's like this person doesn't have the stress and the worries on their plate, as far as finances and things like that go. So let's see what else we have for you. All right, this is Six of Wands in reverse, and I didn't let this fly out. I want to clarify this one, though. All right. No, I don't. Okay. I want to pull these. I'm going to clarify these with the other deck, but I want to tell you already. Okay. I feel your victory and your success, and I've mentioned this to you before. I know I have. There were going to be people, let's see the bottom of the deck. Damn straight. There were going to be people who probably ain't been around through all this, or probably caused part of this. Okay? And now they're going to see this. And I know I've said this to you. And look, here they come. They've seen your success, your victory. And this is somebody who wants to come in and take this. This is somebody who wants in on this. And I'm going to tell you, and I've said it to you before, I'm going to say it to you again. You got to be aware of this, because that can sink you. You can have all this greatness, all this beauty, all this prosperity, and lose that shit in the blink of an eye. Now, this is all this kind of energy right here, which I don't really like looking at, because this up like this, it would make me feel okay. You have, there's been a battle, and you've learned from this, you've recognized it, you've got this victory, you're moving on. But this to me says, I feel like somebody somehow, and sometimes it's done because it's from a family member, where they come in and take advantage, but you've already know this person will do that. This is all lying underneath these ancestors. So I feel, for some of you, this could even be your children, and that sucks when we want to help our kids and we want to do something, but you've got to recognize if you're helping or enabling or self-sabotaging. I just want you to be aware. I want to clarify this energy anyways. I'm just saying to you right off, yeah, this is you having to see the truth and cut away anything that is only coming in because of your good fortune. And I know you're going to know it. I freaking know you are. So, again, at the end of the day, twice. This is here twice, both times in reverse. This is you walking away from a battle. Please walk away from this losing battle. You're going to know what it is. You're going to know what it means for you. You're going to know that this person wants to come in acting like they've all changed and they're all this great, this, that, and the third thing. But intuitively, you know. They ain't changed a damn bit. They're here because they know what you got and they want it. And I am telling you right now, I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Yep. Don't fall for it. Because if you do, this celebration, this rebuilding of your financial structure is going to be turned right back upside down, and you're going to be heading right into the same damn situation, experience, cycle. Look at the bottom of the deck. Oppression in reverse. You want to break free of this once and for all. Please, I'm begging you, do not get caught up in that. You have a brand new opportunity for this beautiful new beginning, one that can be very abundant and prosperous for you. You're being divinely guided. You do not need to fall into the shit of falling back into old patterns unless you're interested in falling back into that old life that you just prayed and begged your way out of. Don't do it. All right. Boy, oh boy. Sorry, guys. This is really going on long. Okay. Up next is for Scorpio. Scorpio, this is for you. Guardian angel, you are protected. You are being divinely guided during this this time for you. Let's see what else we got for you. Reflection. So this is a time of doing some probably, jogging down memory lane, reflecting on a lot of different things, experiences, kindred spirits. I really love to see that. Shadow self. So, this is even looking at some of the darker sides of yourself and coming to terms with that. Y'all know how I feel about that. We have to love our good, our bad, our ugly. We have to make peace with our shadow self and our good, our higher self, because we spend this lifetime with both of them. Making peace, confronting and looking at your shadow self, accepting that allows you to move forward and take away the power of that shadow self. So, that's it. You look at it, you recognize it, you're like, I know. And know so that you gain the power over that shadow self. So I do feel you are being divinely guided. I do feel like there is a lot of, I feel a lot of emotion in here. I'll be very honest with you. Between the shadow self, having to recognize and deal with that, between the guardian angels and the, your life, your loved ones on the other side being here and you kind of feeling that, this reflection, I just feel like there's a lot of emotion in here. But what I do and what I love most is the beautiful light, the color, the transformation you see with this butterfly, the kindred spirits, your soul tribe that are being drawn to you as you're working through these emotions and this healing on a very deep level. You have the sun in reverse. So the sun, no matter what, the sun is never a negative card in any direction it comes out. But this makes me feel like you are not through all of this yet. Like you're still working through these emotions and these feelings. And there is success and happiness and joy, whether you're thinking there is or not. It's just, it is delayed, kind of. It's not, the timing's not right. You're still working through stuff. So here is the Wheel of Fortune, and that's your destiny. And, if these two were upright, be like, yeah. But I feel like your loved ones and your ancestors and people on the other side are really divine, they're here guiding you. But again, it's all a matter of our own timing, what we work through and how long it takes for us to work through it and all of that stuff. But it looks with the Wheel of Fortune here like, you know, things are turning and things are moving for you. They just may not be as quickly as you would like. All right, these two cards came up together. This is reflection, and this is very interesting to have these two come together like this. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. So there is a truth that is not out yet. There is some sort of, and maybe this isn't you, even you, having that moment of clarity. This can also be not clear right now, like really unclear on what path to take, what direction to take. It can be not having all the information that you need to make that choice or that decision. And again, that's why I kind of feel like this one is delayed. You're in this reflection mode. So be easy on yourself. Please don't try to rush yourself or push yourself to get through this. You know, just take one step at a time. And see the kindred spirit. You got the Hanged Man. See, this talks about, this is a major arcana card. As a matter of fact, you got 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards out of 5. That's a big deal. You got some really big stuff going on. But with the Hanged Man here, it's like you're really going through this phase of where you're seeing, you know, you're being enlightened. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of development. There's a lot of growth and wisdom being gained through whatever this experience is for you. And it's very clear that not everything, like right now, you're not very clear about things, or you're struggling to figure out what path to take. And it's kind of like part of the process. And I know I hate when people say that, but it is. It's kind of like part of the process of this growth and experience. The right resources, the right people, you're going to start seeing these attract into you. And let's see what this says. Ooh, the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. Shit. All right. You are going to have the right people coming in, but there is a person. Here is the Emperor right here in reverse. In reverse, this person has either lost control of a situation, can be a long-term, like this could have been a boss that you've been with for a long time. This could be a husband. The Ten of Swords is the card of betrayal, deception, sabotage. What I'm feeling with this is this person is feeling like they have been stabbed in the back, betrayed. I feel like I'm clarifying this because I kind of feel like this person I just don't like the energy of them two together, that Ten of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. I think narcissistic. I think I wouldn't trust that person. I think, all right, let me see. I'm going to clarify these. Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you have the resources, the right people. You have brand new beginning here. You have an opportunity to start a brand new life. And I feel that's what's happening with you when I see all of this stuff right here. The kindred spirits, all of this stuff. It's kind of like I see this huge shedding in this brand new beginning, but somebody here is not impressed. Somebody is not happy. This is somebody not liking this at all. So now you got the Four of Pentacles. So this talks about somebody who's kind of just trying to stay stable, stay balanced, really not give too much or take too much. Just try to make things as smooth and easy as possible. Now what I want to point out is when you add this 4 and this 1, you get a 5. And 5s are challenges. And specifically in Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles is somebody that's feeling left out in a physical way. I feel like this person is going to feel like they have been taken advantage of and deceived in a monetary way. I feel strictly like it's a monetary way. Now, I see this Page of Cups. Look at this. bottom of the deck is this Emperor twice. Son of a bitch. I don't like this. Because this is a power-hungry, manipulative, deceptive person. The Emperor in reverse has lost control of the situation. And this is what I'm feeling when I see this Prince of Cups come out, is that this person is going to probably try to smooth talk, sweet talk, or you could try to be emotionally like, you know, it's going to be okay, or, you know, just calm this person down, but you're not going to do it. Look at there. Look at that. This person is going to play a mind game, like it'll put you in a whole new ball game. And there's that Five of Pentacles. Remember what I said? The 4 and the 5, somebody left out in the cold. I'm going to tell you, somebody, look at this. Here's the Justice card. This is my thing. This person in reverse, and you got it twice, is not good people. I'm just saying that. Be aware of it. Forewarned is forearmed. When this talks about your shadow self, look, you got guardians there and your ancestors right underneath this shadow self. You may need to look at how your kindness, because I feel like it's that. I feel like it's your kindness can also be a weakness for you, where you give in to a situation even though you know you shouldn't. You feel bad about a situation even though you know you shouldn't. There is something with this Emperor in reverse. I don't know what it is. It may be something that you haven't healed that needs to be healed, part of your shadow self. You know, our shadow self can be things we do that self-sabotage. So just be aware of that. I'm just letting you know, and I hope that serves you well. All right, up next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this card is for you. Oops. Having faith. Thought. Intention. All right, let's see the bottom of the deck. Grace. Gracefully accept what you're about to be blessed with. That's exactly what I'm feeling with that. So this talks about having faith. And then when I see the thought, I feel like you have thoughts, you have ideas of what you desire, what you want to, you know, what you are setting your intention on. Now, it's not just having, you know, the thoughts about them and setting your intention for them. It's also bringing up having faith that they are going to manifest, that you are going to gracefully, yeah, gratitude's underneath that, gracefully achieve, receive, manifest what this intention is. Look at this. High Priestess pop right out for you. So that is somebody who knows. They know even when they can't physically see it. They intuitively know. So there is clearly something that you intuitively know. You can't see it in the physical form, but you know. And I feel like, like I said, you're going to be gracefully accepting that. So I like this card in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and it's right next to this Thought card. You could have just recently come through or come out of, you know, a lot of stress, worry, overthinking, anxiety, sleepless nights, that sort of thing. Look at this. And now you're recognizing where your thoughts go and what you manifest with those thoughts, and you've put an end to that. Now you are clear. You've come through this transformation. You're clear about what you want, what you want, where, you know, what's true, what's not true. This Queen of Swords, she will not allow, she accepts nothing but the truth. That's it. And look at this. Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you've just come out of a really significant transformation as far as your mindset, your thought process go. And now you're seeing clear,
even though you may not see it physically in the physical 3D world, intuitively you have faith and you know that you've set this intention, that this wheel is turning and things are about to manifest for you. All right. There's that brand new beginning. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards right off the bat. The Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith into a brand new beginning, and the High Priestess, which is trusting your intuition. Here is the Queen of Cups. So this talks about, for some of you, this could be that very nurturing, loving environment, experience, home, situation after walking away from this. I feel like many of you have just come through, and that's what this thought and this anxiety was, that you've come through some manipulative situations, or dealing with a liar, thief, or cheat, or somebody who really played some mind games with you. I feel like you've come through that, you've transformed through that experience, and you are now on the other side of that, getting ready to take a whole new path forward. This woman's coming at her destiny and she's like, I'm going for my truth. I know what this is. And it's like this other part of you is like, yep, I'm ready for this new beginning. And both, when to reach the Empress, we become all 4 queens: the master of our minds and our thoughts, the master of our emotions and our feelings, the master of our, the other ones, the air, not the air, the fire, and the pentacles. So I feel like for you, though, you've gone through a transformation balancing your mind and your heart. And now they are meeting up, they're coming together, and they're joining forces to bring you this new beginning to your destiny. So very good, very good. I hope that serves you well. Please leave me a message or a comment and let me know. All right, up next is for Capricorn. I feel so bad, you guys. I'm sorry it took me so long to do these readings, but ooh. All right, Capricorn, you are up next. All right, let's see what is going on for Capricorn. Oops. Centering. So here's your first card, and that's the card of centering. Staying balanced, getting balanced, gentleness, being easy on yourself. Oh, you guys really need to, because damn, you've had this powerhouse energy in your first house for so long. I feel bad. My heart goes out to you. I think of you all the time. I'm sending Reiki, or I'm sending love and light. I'm always sending something, knowing all the planets that have been in there. Playfulness. I really like this, and this, I think I said this the other day too. Intuition. So, Capricorn, here it is. It's time. It's time for, when I see the centering and I see the playfulness and I see the gentleness, I think I said this last week, that it's time to get out there and start having some fun. I feel like you've been so focused on trying to accomplish and make things happen and figure things out. And then not only having to do all that or having that on you, but really trying to be gentle and nurturing to yourself as you're going through this huge transformation and transition. This card with your intuition is saying, trust your intuition. And I've been talking to you about that as well, where you really need to, come out of that place of, your mind and aligning more with your intuition. And I just feel with what I'm seeing right now, it's asking you to take some time to get centered, to be gentle on yourself, and to have some fun, to let down that, your very serious energy. All right. Here's what I feel. 2 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is you having a challenging time detaching from a situation. And I feel whatever the situation is, it can be people, it can be works, jobs, it can be whatever situation it is, It's like you're having a hard time detaching because you're trying to force something to make something happen right here, right now. I am going to clarify what that is, but that's exactly what I'm feeling that is you really being so fixated, almost to the point of obsessive, about making things line up. And I'm going to tell you right now, if that is you, you want to make them line up, go out, have fun, forget them for a minute, and then they're coming. And that's exactly what you got. Here you go. You want that new beginning? You want that new beginning. Then guess what? Time to get out of this energy. This is the Five of Swords is a conflict. It's a battle. This person is battling to force a whatever this is, a connection, it to happen, to manifest, whatever it is. You need to walk away. You need to turn this 5 upside down and walk away and have some fun. That's what you need to do. And then the rest is going to fall into place. And I'm not even going to be surprised if someone comes back and says to me, oh my gosh, I decided against my, I weren't going to, but I decided to just go let loose. And all of a sudden they meet somebody and this person has the perfect job, the perfect friend to introduce you to, the perfect apartment that you're looking for. That's how this is going to go down. All right, let's talk about this gentleness now. 4 of Cups. See, this is someone who's so fixated, they're not seeing this offer coming in or this offer that's around them. They're going to miss an opportunity by being so fixated on one direction. Yeah, can't see their way out of this, feeling very tied up, imprisoned in their mind. You got to break free from this. Rip off that blindfold. You are not imprisoned in your mind. It's just an illusion. If them chains aren't even, or these ropes don't have her hands tied. She can, move them arms, shake that loose, take off that blindfold and walk right the hell out of them. This is self-imposed mental prison right here. And it's an illusion. You got a lot of mind energy right here. All right. This is some 6 of Swords in reverse. You're self-sabotaging. I'm going to pull clarity cards just because of this. This is somebody that is self-sabotaging. They're stuck. They're so stuck that they don't dare to move anywhere. They don't dare, this is typically upright talking about moving away from this situation. But it's like the longer you're staying in this and the longer you're getting caught up in your mind and overwhelmed in all that thought process, the worse this situation is getting. It's like you're self-sabotaging at this point. You're missing out on opportunities because you're so fixated. So let's pull some clarity cards, yeah? Oops, damn. Hold on. I know it's the 2 of Pentacles and it came out upright. So this is talking about somebody who's juggling, juggling thoughts, juggling ideas, juggling, the way to make something happen. And I'm going to tell you right now, strength in reverse. You need to pull the strength and all your courage and your strength, your inner courage and strength, and step out for a minute. Just step out. I don't care if this is calling a friend and going playing frisbee in the park. Whatever this is, you want to go and lighten the mood, lighten your energy. Even if you go bowling, go do something. Get out. This is what is happening. You're so stuck in your head, in your thoughts. Here's the wish fulfillment. Here's the dream coming true. And here is somebody who's so caught up in their own, I feel like, destructive thoughts that are not balanced. This right here tells me you need to get out there. You need to get out there and have fun. You need for things to be balanced. You need to hang around with someone or people who just really help you get away from all that stuff that's weighing you down. Look at the amount of swords in this. I want to show you these swords. And this isn't even including. Your new beginning is right here. See it? New beginning. Beautiful. Wish fulfillment. Something you desire, something you want. But you are so caught up in this. This is just out of one deck. 1, 2, 3, 4 sword cards, all in reverse. Self-sabotaging, stuck moving through this mental anguish, feeling like you can't get out or see the way out of your situation. Detaching, like literally holding, I say detaching, but it's like detaching from, I feel like you're detaching from people, from fun, from that sort of energy. Now let's look at this deck, because here's 2 swords right here. This is talking about somebody in such a mental battle. And this is somebody who's just really struggling to gain clarity, see the information clearly. Here's my recommendation with this right now. And that is for you to take, even if it's a one day, this is getting posted today on Saturday. I'm really recommending, I don't care what it is, find something to do tomorrow that can bring you some happiness, some fun, to go play. Go somewhere tomorrow and play. Just go do it, whether it be with your kids, with your friends, whoever it's with, just go do it. And, you know, the thing is not just go do it, you're doing it to break free of, you know, the overwhelming thoughts and mental confusion. So really put yourself into that fun time. And by the time you're done, you're going to feel like not only the weight of the world lifted off your shoulder, but things are going to start being more clear. You're too overwhelmed in your mind right now to see anything clearly, and you're going to miss a beautiful opportunity. And I'm pretty sure that I said this already, warning you about a good opportunity that was going to be coming, and it was going to be very beneficial. So please take my advice. Just go have some fun. Let your guard down. Forget about everything. You know, you could be coming home from an event where maybe you go to a basketball game or a football game or whatever the hell you go to, and there all of a sudden out of nowhere comes that opportunity, and you're like, oh, shit. Now, if you would have stayed home and all caught up in your thoughts, you would have missed it altogether. So, all right. Up next is for Aquarius. Change. I like this. Oops. Choice. We all know where this is going. Change, choice. What's your third one? Purity. Oh, I like. Very nice. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Hope. Oh, really nice. So something is shifting and changing. There's a big choice coming in. This choice is going to bring things to a brand new, fresh start. Let's see what this is. All right, so here, the King of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords upright. King of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords upright. You know, this is, I feel like this is this change, I feel like this change is a change that has been kind of like this battle between your heart and your mind. Like wanting, you know, your desires wanting this, but your mind thinking there's no way to achieve that. I feel like this is a matter of shifting your perception, recognizing that your thoughts create your reality. If you're thinking you can't find a way out, you're not going to find a way out. If you think you can, you will. It's that sort of thing. This is your energy as well. And this is the King of Swords in reverse. So I do feel somebody's caught or struggling to transform or to change this shift in this battle between their mind and their heart. This card right here, having hope. I feel like they don't see that yet. Yeah, this is somebody who's kind of like losing, not having the confidence or not feeling secure in their, I feel like there's somebody that's dealing with somebody or dealing with not having, I don't feel like they don't have the strength. I feel like it's a choice, and they have the choice to have the courage and the strength to follow their heart versus the negative thoughts that are going through their head. Bam. There's the Knight of Coins. So this talks about an offer, an opportunity. It's been a long time coming. Maybe this person could have never seen it. See, this person looks like they're losing hope. And through these changes. But I feel like if this person can tap in to that confidence, that strength, that courage to, follow their heart versus what their mind is tricking them into believing, they're going to, that's a choice. And that choice is going to have a consequence, whether this be good or bad. And when I see that choice being made like that, where they're following their heart, their soul, their desire, versus the fears that are developing in their mind, they're going to see this happen, this offer come in, this opportunity start to take shape. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, so this does take a long time for this to come in. And it can be, as a result of, going through the transformation of overruling or grasping control, becoming the master of their mind, seeing things clearly from a different perspective. Queen of Coins in reverse. Oh, you know what? This pisses me off. I want to clarify these cards. Hermit card in reverse. What's the bottom of the deck? So here's the Star card. This is your card. This is a card of Aquarius. This is wish fulfillment. This is reaching for what you want. But I'm going to tell you, somebody's caught up between their head and their heart, and somebody's here, right here. This person right here is greedy. This person wants, and no matter what you give to this person, you're never going to satisfy them. It's never going to be enough. They're always going to feel entitled. Look. Healing. Swords. Two of Swords. Someone feeling very stuck. There's some sort of, I feel like somebody's pissed over a choice that somebody is about to make. But I'm going to tell you right now, this choice here's judgment right here. Judgment day. This is your opportunity right now to make a choice. And you can choose you and what your heart desires, or you can choose to do what somebody selfish, greedy, and wants. And let's see. Oof. Four of Swords, Prince of Cups. All right, this person right here, straight up, is going to try to, I feel like, this person right here is definitely going to be laying on the charm, like trying to be all sweet and lovey-dovey, but they're looking for one thing. Look what it is. They're looking to stabilize themselves. And this Four of Swords in reverse is going to... They're stuck. They're literally stuck and adamant about making this happen. So all I'm saying to you right now is that this is a big deal. You got two fours here, right here. Two fours. One was in reverse and one was... And so 44 is a master number. Fours are the numbers of angels and things like that. I'm just saying to you that there is somebody that's going to... that is really going to lay on the charm, that is out for something, and it's money. And I'm going to tell you, this right here with this four, wherever it went right here, these two right here, And this right, oh shit. All I'm saying with this is if you really don't do what's right for you, you're going to miss this opportunity. And not only the opportunity, but the opportunity of making your wishes and your dreams come true. And you're going to be caught up in this. And I will be straight up, I don't think this is an energy anyone would like to be caught up in. This is an energy of feeling always like always feeling like reaching for something that's just not going to be there, not going to happen, not going to be fulfillment. It's not going to, it's kind of like going to be always a thing on your mind. Always would have, could have, should have, always like just, I don't like the energy of that. So I hope that serves you well. Just be aware of that there, because I feel like there's somebody around you. When I see this, I see clearly, very clearly with these 4 cards. It's time for change. It's going to include making a choice. Purity. Do the right things happen. Hope for the best. Know that it's going to work out. Even if you can't see how, just keep going. You got this. All right. Wow, this is the longest I have ever done this. All right, up next is for Pisces. Pisces. First card up, Guardian Angels. Second card up, Surrender. Look at the beautiful butterflies. Beautiful. And Union. So this is nice. Trust. So again, with the butterfly, the trust, the guardian angels, the butterflies, and the surrender, I feel like this is, this is, this is a time to trust and surrender, to have faith. I feel like there's signs, synchronicities from your loved ones, guides, people on the other side. There's this opportunity right here for your future to surrender to this union that is coming together. And it can be for your job. It can be for relationships. I mean, you know where this fits in your life. This is the Wheel of Fortune, so this talks about your destiny. It looks like you have a lot of, loved ones, ancestors really watching out, trying to show you the life, the light and the way forward. And trust in this harmony that's taking, there's something very, I feel really beautiful about this energy, let me say. Page of Coins. I feel like this is divinely guided. I'll be honestly saying that. And it may feel a little out of your comfort zone because, you're surrendering and trusting in the divine. And not only are you surrendering and trusting for them, for all of this to take place, to transpire, to come together, but it's... All right. I feel like whatever this is that is coming together for you, it's part of your destiny. There is information, there is going to be news, information, resources that come in for you. Now, this is talking about surrendering, and then you got the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups, both in reverse. So I feel like you're having to surrender to a separation of some sort, whether this be a separation with one job or a separation maybe with a relationship. The Page of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like there's no, you just don't even feel, like I feel whatever this is, that the passion, the fire, the drive, none of that's there with this situation anymore. And instead of trying to fight it and force it and hold it together, you're just surrendering. You're letting it go. Let's talk about what this is. Your intuition in Pisces, you are so intuitive. Your intuition is telling you, you know, without physically knowing. This is a holder of secrets. You know what this is. King of Coins. This is, I feel like this has got something. All right. Three of Cups. So there is a celebration. There is a union, a coming together. What I feel is falling apart, this separation, is an old structure in the home, the family, the finances. I feel like there's old, like releasing, letting go, disconnecting from, like there's a surrender of it going away. But I feel that it's bringing you something bigger and better, and you have to trust in the process. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. All right. The Magician, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, all in reverse with the 9 of Coins and the 10 of Swords on the bottom. So I'll tell you why I feel like something's falling away. Because I feel like somebody's been manipulating a situation. They've been, you know, with this, you got Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, right to this. This is somebody who's been using their emotions, their skill set of manipulation to sabotage. Sabotage something for their own personal gain. That's it. That's all. Just be aware of that. If something's falling apart, it's meant to fall apart. And I've been talking about karma for a while now. And so if it's falling apart, it's meant to be. There's a divine and a higher power who is, you know, we've been talking about this for a long time, that things, if things are not balanced, they're going to get taken away. They're going to fall away. They're going to fall apart, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, I hope that serves you well. Thank you all for being here. Sorry it took so long, but enjoy your day. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.